leaders, dreamers, changemakers, welcome to the Vibrant Living Podcast. Here, limitations shatter and potential explodes into a kaleidoscope of possibility. At the helm, Donna Tashjian, life mastery coach and founder of Vibrant Living International, weaves godly wisdom and Christian perspective into every step, empowering you to discover your purpose and light up your world. Here is your host, Donna.
Well, hello, Vibrant Living community. I wanted to welcome you to another special episode. I have an amazing guest today, and I'm looking forward to what he has to share today. I'd like to introduce you to Endre. He is coming from, where are you in the world?
Now I'm logging on from Central Europe, the border of Hungary, Austria.
Austria. Oh. So we have a big time difference. It is morning for me and evening for you almost. So wonderful. Welcome. Tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Well, I'm known as the Doctor of Self-Worth, and it came from 34 years of struggle to feel good in my skin, to even connect with my family, and this 3 decades journey of looking for and finding myself has been through all kinds of religions, studying in 70 countries, and I was hoping one day I feel connected to myself. I realized I was disconnected from myself because I could not handle this rejection by my father at one point. Mm-hmm. And then it got worse, and my areas of life been crumbling for decades. And the big breakdown came 7 years ago in Australia, where I almost lost my children and my wife because, she wanted to divorce, and I was working hard. I was struggling to make ends meet. Good old hard-working man that I broke from my family, and then I had to seek help. Mm-hmm. And somebody helped me to find me, mm-hmm. the authentic version of me, which was, I believe, more connected to myself, more connected to God and a mission. Why I'm here? Finally, I got the answer, and now I'm helping others to make a similar quantum leap, a shift where living becomes more of a play and doing what they love.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And so the struggle that you have been over for the decades that you shared with us brought you to revelations and insights that be able to transform your life so that you and now are turning and helping other people with the struggles that you encountered.
Absolutely. And it was a difficult journey, almost like being in the dark or in the fog. Not knowing what is true. I was looking for external validation, mm-hmm. lots of self-doubt. I failed several businesses. And I thought maybe if I traveled 70 countries, and I kept investing into all kinds of personal development tools, pretty much anything that I found. But the answers were hidden inside, and I didn't have the tools, mm-hmm. to find me at peace.
How is your family today?
Well, my father died. I believe the way he was treating people, blaming others, quite angry, aggressive, at times drinking. He has created a lot of, I see sometimes illness and sickness almost like a message, mm-hmm. that things are not going the right direction, or people have a lot of, I think, unprocessed emotions and stress and hatred, mm-hmm. like my dad had, very judgmental, critical. And I think maybe God to give some signs to almost to wake up and and raise their level of understanding of life and what is true. I think everyone needs to find love and passion, probably just creating abundance, which I believe is available to every one of us.
And how is your wife and kids?
Oh, she kept me.
Oh, good.
I was not. Listen, I was lucky. Because I had to answer her, because she said, "Are you going to give up this madness?" I spent over $100,000 on all of these things: the books, the seminars, the fire walking, meditation, and retreats. And after 48 hours of thinking, I said to her, "Look, I know there must be a better version of me. If I look back to my family, it is a pattern. It's terrible. Every male figure was wounded, at least mentally and emotionally." And I said, I am not going to give up. I think you deserve better fathers. I understand my children and my wife. I said, you deserve a better version of your husband. And if we need to live separately or you divorce, then I'll keep going on this journey, because maybe the case is that I'll drop dead one day, but at least then I was not here for nothing.
So what are some of the keys you learned to transform your life?
And what I've learned is, I believe, self-love and really cultivate that relationship with probably God, with ourselves, which in the language, in Hungarian language, there's a very interesting term. We call it Isten. That's how we say God.
You're beginning to develop self-love and realize that you can be, if you choose to be, connected with God. And in Genesis, it says, "Let us create man in our image." And so we are made in the image of God, but most of us are disconnected from him, as you said. And, I don't like the word universe, because to me, it doesn't describe the creator of the universe. So it is bigger than we imagine. And when we can find that connection and be able to recognize who we are, as you say, and what we're here for, and that we all have a purpose, then we can begin to love ourselves and figure out that we are not what happened to us, but we are who we are. You're not what your father said. You are who God says you are, who you are, your gifts, your abilities, your uniqueness, how amazing you are, and the things that you were created to do on the earth. But we get stuck in defining ourselves by what happened to us a lot of times. And that then becomes my identity. And as you said, you decided, what I heard really pivotal when you were talking about your conversation with your wife is I refuse to be what all the men have been in my line up to this point. I'm going to be someone different and set a new example so that I can like myself and love myself and begin to do that. So that's what I heard for number one. And that's a pretty big one. Do you have any other steps or keys that unlocked who you really are and what you're doing today?
I believe in my case, and with most cases that I come across, it's everything that against this connection or finding one's true self. And there are all kinds of, as you said, events in people's pasts. And unfortunately, the younger they had happened, traumatic events have shifted who they think they are. So the work is, what I help with is finding where the misconception started, where they have almost lost themselves, and then correct it in a way where they can experience more and more of their true self, rather than, as you wonderfully, eloquently have put it, what happened to them. Because what I found is specifically beliefs, very core level beliefs are creating our experiences. And if we are stuck in them, if we don't even know, then we are in this, sometimes I call it roller coaster ride, yet repeating suboptimal results or issues, challenges, problems in our lives. So what we need, and I need it certainly, is to find this connection with myself. And that was probably self-love, to almost be a new parent to myself, which I did not have at the time.
I understand that concept. Yeah. I appreciate all that you're doing. Do you also have a podcast?
I do have one, and I was lucky to have you, Donna, record it and your story. It's called the Heroes Podcast.
Okay.
And yes, I'm putting on my stage people from all walks of life, and who have come through terrible and worst kind of experiences, yet they had been able to find this connection with themselves and with God, where they have now a mission. They are grounded. They know who they are. I think that's the biggest one. Do you know who you are listening to us and why you are here for?
Yeah.
You're able to nail these two things, you could really have a purposeful life.
Yeah, we can. Endre, if people wanted to learn more about you, how would they get in touch with you?
The easiest way is my website, www.doctorofselfworth.com, and you'll be able to find out newsletter. I have a free tab where you will find resources that you can use on your journey and in your transformation. Also the podcast that we've talked about, and with hashtag Doctor of Self-Worth in one block, you'll be able to just, if you punch into your browser, you'll find me in one of my social media channels.
Awesome. That is wonderful. So people can get in touch with you if they'd like to learn more about you, listen to your podcast, etc. So that is a wonderful way to reach out to Endre if you'd like to learn more as well. Endre, thank you for all that you're doing to bring light to the world, to share love and helping people to grow and overcome things in their life. I appreciate all that you're doing. Thank you for being here today.
Donna, thanks very much. It was a wonderful conversation. I wish you the best. Keep shining your light.
Thank you. I will. It is so amazing to hear people's stories of how they have overcome extreme adversity and begin to use their adversity to step into more purpose and helping more people. As we begin to search for our self-worth and our identity, it is so important to know whose you are and who you are, meaning you are God's child and you can have a relationship, not a religion. I am not about religion. I help people to have a relationship with God through Jesus, who is the door and the way, the truth, the light. And helping people to do that, that's when true self-worth and self-love, and it doesn't happen. It doesn't have to take a long time. It can be so wonderfully easy with grace and ease, to me, that is my spiritual intelligence method and the vibrant living community. And so I am thankful that you are part of here. And if I can serve you of any way, I have upcoming workshops and summits and all YouTube channel, all different ways that we can connect as well. So Blessings to Endre, and reach out to him if you'd like to learn more. And I am here for you as well. Thank you for being part of the Vibrant Living community, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.
I hope your soul feels ignited, your spirit nourished, and your mind buzzing with possibilities. Share this with a friend who needs a dose of vibrant living. Tag us on hashtag Vibrant Living Podcast and tell us your biggest takeaway. For more support, clarity, and wisdom, visit Donna at iVibrantLiving.com. See you soon.